All right, y'all. Can you fucking hear me? God, Lee. Can you hear me now? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. God, there we go. Shit. It's like, I'm just a trader, bro. I don't know about technology. All right, god damn. Welcome, yo. Clap it up one time. Even though I can't see you, give me a couple claps, bro. We figured it out. Shit. The markets look great right now. I'm like, fuck, I got so much to say and shit. What was the issue? Nothing. I had it under control the entire time. I just wanted you guys to freak out a little bit. It's all good, brother. Godly. What's up, y'all? Welcome. How many people we got here? We got 34. All right. Let me I need a second. I gotta grab water. I need to fucking send out this link again. And then we're about to it's a very good day within the market, so stay fucking tuned. It's another beautiful day. My bad, Joe. I need water though. That was stressful. It's my first day. All right, I'm gonna try to go live on fucking It may cut you guys out if it, yeah, because I have to put the new stream key in. Oh no. All right, no live on Instagram today, bro. I'm not gonna do y'all like that. And he's gone again. Now we're good. I just needed some water, bro. Let me put up this link real quick on Instagram, and then we'll get started. You guys got about 30 seconds before you get this fucking heat, you know? Pretty much all you got. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Boom, we live. Join me live. Free money, bitch. All right, y'all. Fuck. Stop loss getting closer to normal on NAS. US 30 still printing 80-point candles. Not even close to normal, bro. I think you're on massive amounts of crack if you think that's even close to the truth. Handsome voice. Thank you, brother. Coach is back. Hey, Emmett, do you mind sharing how I can gain access to the ATR indicator? Unfortunately, nobody here can gain access to the ATR unless you're in my mentorship. It is what it is. I did not create it, even though it is called Zen Ultimate, and it is ultimately Zen as fuck. One of my students created it. He chose to keep it on private, and so it is only allowed for mentorship students. You know, I don't make the rules here. But ATR, you can do the calculations yourself. I have it at a 20 period ATR, which just simply states that over the last 20 candles, the average points that each candle is printing is 230 points on the 30-minute time frame. This is 30-minute time frame. 5-minute time frame, 102. We're coming back, but we're still tons of volume, brother. So anyways, let's pop into this real quick, and then we can kick in, do our thing. You know what I'm saying? We got 15 minutes until session open. If any of you guys are in my VIP, man, take your ass over there, bro. I'm about to send the Zoom link right now, so there's no lag. You know, when it comes to scalping with me, those couple seconds of entry could mean everything for you. You know, so obviously you guys pay for the subscription, so it's go take your ass over to the Zoom, bro. Just put it like that. Okay, sending the link right now. Live trading today at Zen VIP. Bam. If you guys would like to join those Zoom calls, link is in the description. It's fucking $40 a day, less than $1 a day. Zoom comes with $40 a month. Yeah, bro. Incredible, right? Okay, so going into a 4 hour time frame, what are we looking at as far as what is price currently reacting off of, and what is the trend? So before I even do that shit, let me just mute everybody right quick so I don't have to do that later. Hugo, I know you're the only one in here. You can always unmute yourself, bro, if you want to. It's just when they hop in, they're muted. I'm looking for shorts. We started to push above this 40K level or 39,400 level. And so it's like, all right, we're about to potentially come back down, start to hold this level and continue higher was kind of the thought process of yesterday. And we didn't. Price ended up pushing lower from this point. And not only did we break below this 39,400 level, we came back up to retest it, and then we're fucking pushing lower again. It's pretty clean. And you guys should be able to see my screen on Zoom, by the way, now. It's pretty clean. And so now going to lower time frames, as long as we're sitting below this level, that is a very prevalent level, which you'll see when we go to lower time frames, I'm just going to continue to show off the market. Like I told you guys during the beginning of this week, I expected us to retrace some of this mega move. That's all I expected was bullish price action for the day. We got it our first day. Then we started to break below from this point. So I myself from this point, once we started to, kind of tap into this area and continue lower, I'm like, well, shit. That's the only retracement we get is a, I don't know, 40% retracement. And then we're just going to continue to send it to hell. All the way until we break above this lower high, I expect price to continue lower. Now, as scalpers, we have to kind of get a little tricky with it on lower time frames. You may potentially buy, but I still expect price to continue lower. So anyways, we ended up coming back down to this support, pushing higher for a higher retracement, and now it just looks like we're going to fucking send it. So still playing a part of my bias next week and all next week. Man, bro, this is what I see. Okay, this is what I see. So anyways, going down to lower time frames, going to 15 and 5 minute time frame. That same exact level, as I was talking about it being prevalent, when we go to lower time frames, you can see we have very clean reactions even on lower time frames every time we revisit this 40K, pretty much 39,800 level. All right, so as far as what we can do, I mean, I don't see much. We got a nice little trend line that's forming here. We can use it as part of our bias because we have a third tap to it. We have one tap here, one tap here, and then one tap here. And then as far as a sell-off, looking for support, because again, we don't want to take buys unless we start to break above these highs here. I wouldn't take a sell at this support sitting down here. Maybe some of you guys who are not watching me do not know why. My students obviously know why. This is a liquid grab setup. The only way that we can participate within these markets if we push below lows, we start to break back into the range, creating a newfound support, and then take a break below those lows. I call it a bread and butter setup. And if this were to happen, that just kind of guarantees that when we come down and break below these London lows and remove all of the stop losses from all of these buyers who've been pushing price up this entire time. Once we remove all of those stop losses, in a sense, the market is fulfilled from that point, and that's why you get an immediate reaction to the opposite end as soon as we break below these lows, more often than not when we come up to these previous session highs and lows. And so from that point, like, that's when that shit happens, to me, that I just know exactly what's going to fucking happen from that point. Not exactly, the market's never guaranteed shit, but once we get a sweep below these lows and we push back in the range, only two things are going to happen, and I'm down to execute both of them. Either we create that newfound support, we take that bread and butter setup, or we create a newfound resistance once we start pushing back within this range. And then I would just take that resistance, accepting that, okay, that was simply just a liquid grab of previous session lows, and we are going to continue up to new highs. This is the mechanics behind everything I do every fucking day within the market. Everything that I just told you guys for the past 5 minutes, everything I do in the markets is based upon previous session highs and lows, So I just want to give you guys a little lesson about that. So anyways, I have no positions for a sell-off. I have no positions for a buy-up. We're just sitting in a fucking 600 point range and just waiting for a structure to form. This has kind of been the case. What's kind of interesting is usually I hop on and I know exactly what trade. I mean, we know exactly what we want to see happen before we take the trade. But usually I already have a setup and I'm just waiting to execute. But today there's no setups. We kind of just got to wait till session forms. But remember, this is a 5 minute time frame, so by 9:30, 9:45, we can already have another setup form with some type of structure to go ahead and take this trade. So As always, man, just flow with me. Coming into NASDAQ 100, 4-hour time frame, same shit, different day. What are we currently reacting off of, and what is the direction of trend? Obviously, the direction of trend is bearish until we break past this lower high sitting up here. And then, but look what's happened. It's kind of same thing as US 30, just the same thing we spoke about. I expected, this is the start of the week sitting down here, for price to push higher and correct this massive move that we created. Not saying that I expect price to be bullish. I just know that the market doesn't just operate with moving one direction without having a pullback before continuing on. But this one on NAS is a bit different. You know, we've pushed up to come back up to retest that pretty much 18,300 level, which we just love to tap into. And then we push lower from this point. So same thing, the same exact thing happened here that happened on US 30. It was like, once we started pushing down from this retracement, it's like, all right, man, we're coming down to push to new lows. That was it. That's all the retracement we got. But we ended up finding support for one reason or another, pushing up to a higher retracement. And then here, we are sitting above this 4-hour support, you know? Kind of having a tough time deciding what's going to happen. But this is our bias here. As long as we sit above this 18,300 level, I'm going to buy. If we start to bleed below this 18,300 level, I'm going to sell. And so going down to lower time frames, which is 5-minute time frame, doing the same thing I always do, marking out trend lines if we have one. This is a valid trend line because it has 1, 2, at least 3 taps to it. This one can now be used as part of our bias. If we break below lows, our newfound support, like say you guys are starting to see now, I do the same exact shit on every single day. Yeah, we want to take a break below this support sitting down here, right? Because then it'll start to be breaking below this 18,300 level we're speaking about. But there's London lows sitting down here, which is a pretty badass. This is a very high probability setup for me. Because pushing below lows and then breaking back above again, it's just kind of showing that the 18,300 level is still holding and we're going to push higher. But if it doesn't and we re-break lows again, but now this time we have volume on our side because it's session open, I will fucking sell this market all day long at this newfound support. All day long. And then as versus for buys, same exact shit. You know, once we do get that violation point, we can decide what's going on from here. Maybe we'll get a retest of this trend line sitting right here, which will give us a newfound resistance. And then we'll just simply take that buy up here. It's Picasso, man. It's poetry. I love it. But today's a very good day within the markets to execute. We just got to wait for a position to unroll. Does that make sense? Put a 1 in the chat for a fucking A++ breakdown. Put a 2 in the chat for an A++ breakdown. There's nothing else you could put in there. It was A+ breakdown. It's fucking incredible. What is the PIP ATR indicator you use? We already spoke about it in the beginning, bro. It's unfortunately only for my mentorship group. I didn't create it. A student created it, and he decided that it was only for the mentorship group. It is what it is, bro. Can't get all my secrets for free. I don't even know if we can say I have secrets anymore, because I give everything to you guys, man, for sure. Yo, facts. It's fat nigga season. Hey, Emmett, what stop loss points do you recommend? Okay, so you were in my the other mentorship. Stop loss placement is always going to be based off of the ATR for me right now, which we spoke about in the beginning of the class, the beginning of this live. If you guys didn't know, you know, make sure you go rewatch it. Just absolute gems within these calls. But I'm pretty much just sticking between like 10 to 15 points of this ATR. I'm damn near sticking right at the ATR. Let's keep it real here. You know, I'm honestly, it's not curry nigga season, bro. It's crazy. So I'm probably going to use like a 60 to 70 point stop loss today on NAS, which is still double what I usually use on NAS. And then US 30, we're sitting at 100 ATR. So probably going to be between 80 to 100. Really tired of using 100 point stop loss. I'll keep it real with you. You know what I really feel bad for is people who have smaller accounts. Not making funny or anything. It's just like I know that 0.01 is still running $1 a point. Okay, so think about this. 0.01, we're still running $1 a point, and we're using 100 point stop loss. You know, you only have a $200-300 account. Let's say I lose that first initial trade. Like, that fucking wipes your account. You know, it's actually just insane. The volume is nuts. So anyway, nobody should be trading indices with less than $1,000 in their account, anyways. And that's just big facts. You think it will push through London lows and highs? Yeah. I mean, speculation means nothing as far as what actually happens. You know, I enjoy to speculate just to kind of um, I don't know. I've been in the markets for a while, so I understand the reactions at higher time frame zones and such. But speculation holds not too much weight into what I do. We're simply just waiting for a bias or a setup, and then we execute. But I do. I definitely do think that we're going to push below London lows. Just so you guys know, we have NAS sitting up here on the left-hand side because we got session open here in 5. And then we have US 30 sitting over here on the left-hand side. You dig? We got our bias, we got our breakdown, and so now we're just trying to wait to see what's going to happen from this point. We're already getting this reaction from this trend line that we spoke about. Obviously, I wanted it to break lows before so we can get that additional confirmation, but nah, man. I mean, if we hold and we start to push up, we'll get us into here. I don't want to trade based off of this very small doji candle here. If anybody's looking at that resistance, which is definitely not prevalent on 15-minute time frame. But yeah, man, truthfully, I honestly don't want to wait till we come all the way up here either because I just won't take the trade. We have London highs sitting up here. Same shit. I don't take breakouts of previous session highs and lows. I have to wait for new structure. So we might get a little saucy here. It's Friday, man. The fuck it vibes, you know? Minimum 0.1. Any account size over $300. Flip your account real quick. Yeah, facts. Flip or blow fast all day long. Chuck Nasty in the building is crazy, bro. What's up, player? Good to see you over there, bro. BNB, love it. 222222212. Yeah. All right, I got the chat open for Zoom too, just so you guys know now. Do gaps have to do anything? Do gaps have to do anything this? Do gaps have to do anything this? Rephrase it, Will, bro. I just don't understand, bro. I don't understand, man. Crazy volume on London session. I was on a GU buy, and I was 40 pips in profit, and after 5 minutes, it hit my B. What kind of market are we in when when GU is the new US 30, you know? Chuck Nasty here. Let's go. Gaps are not in play for this strategy, G. Oh, you're just asking about gaps within the system that I'm trading. No. No, I don't put too much respect on gaps nowadays. The less you trade like ICT, the more money you make. Hardcore. The less you stop trying to call tops and bottoms and simply just go in with the direction of the market is the moment you start making a fuck ton of money. Not even to be controversial about it. That's just massive amounts of facts. You know? All these fucking nerd calculations and shit. You know, the people who make the most money in this world are by far from the nerdiest people I know in my life, and that's facts. Like by far from the nerdiest, smartest people I know in my life, and that is facts. That's why it took me so long to become profitable, because I'm so fucking smart. Just withdrew money from my Vegas trip. Now time to gamble on the TARS today. Let's go, bro. Emmett creates the gas. What's up, Leo? How you doing, fam? Cool. Yeah, we got 2 minutes till session open. Waiting for new structure to form, y'all. If we were to get in on NAS here, very low, lower probability setup for show. I'm definitely thinking about it, or else I wouldn't be putting it up here, obviously. Are we really going to go back down to 60 from 80 this soon? Is it too soon? Nah, it's not too soon. It's fine. We'll stick to the ATR. Interesting. Let me get ready just in case I decide. We'll wait and see what this reaction happens with when session opens here in 40 seconds. But let me get myself ready just in case. For VIP, I'm not calling signals. I'm risking $200 on my 8K. That's it? I'm just kidding, bro. So it's 0.33. .33, I think. Give me a second here, y'all. I'm getting ready just in case I do want to execute this trade. I just want some type of tank right now instead of the first break to be those highs, and then I'd be good to go, you know? Catch me getting faked out on a Friday. Yeah, pretty much a 60-point stop loss. We're starting to reject this trend line here, you know, starting to kind of form this newfound resistance. Very small time frame, so I really don't hold too much weight to this, but I do enjoy that it's sitting at a prevalent trend line too, you know. Not too much weight held with it. And just like I told you guys, this shit don't matter, bro. It's going to be frustrating if this leaves without us, if we break below these lows, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't follow system. We're not going to be taking a break below London lows. I'll get you guys in. I do like the rejection from this trend line now, so now if we start to revisit back up in this area, wouldn't mind taking it, you know? Little ballsy, stop loss looking a little tight. But the market gods are on our side. Whatever that means. Cool. Now we're starting to break past London lows here now. We got 405 and yeah, 405 and 345 or some shit like that. Boom. Okay, we're about to get a violation of London lows here now. Let's see what happens. For all the people who hop in here. Not us. I'm not even gonna put it up because I ain't gonna fuck with people who just hop in and shit. I know how y'all do. Yo, we got 76 people in here. Make sure you guys like the stream. So now yet again, I hit 72 last Friday, and now you guys are hitting me with 76 on this Friday, which is now yet again my biggest stream. So much love to you guys. I appreciate you. This is the reason why when we hop on here, I don't fucking hold anything back. I give you guys actually every last bit of how I trade in hopes that you guys can gain value for yourselves. You'll reach out to others as well and spread the good word, you know. In an industry like this, you know, I'm not a person who throws shade. My group is literally called Zen Lab, but there's a lot of misinformation led by people who sound really good while they speak about it. And so in turn, that pushes a lot of you guys into thinking that you're fucking getting somewhere by acquiring information that simply just does not work for the person who's presenting it. And it destroys people. It destroyed me. I think it's a big reason as to why it took me so long to make anything out of the markets to any degrees, because I was learning from people who really didn't understand what they were speaking about and never put documentation behind anything that they said. You know, I got 4 years of every last trade I've taken in these markets in front of you guys documented, every fucking last bit of it. And so the data that comes behind that, the confidence that comes behind that is real. It's thorough. It's something that can be executed. It's something that can be replicated, so you guys can possess the same result. So, you know, I just here trying to be a fucking hero, man, and push you guys to the actual light of real trading based upon real price action. You know, we don't need indicators. We don't try to call tops. We don't try to call bottoms. We don't try to call retracements. If the market's going that way, we want to go that way. And if the market's going this way, we want to go this way. And we're not going to tell it what to do in between all of that. But I appreciate you guys for any new viewers who showed up. You're going to receive nothing but value and real information. I'm excited for you to enjoy the journey with the rest of us. This is what we do, baby. Does a VIP get daily Zoom calls or that's mentorship? It's just back and forth, bro. You guys get as many calls as my mentorship. They're probably not too happy about that. Back and forth. But yeah. Live VIP calls for Zoom. You guys get 3 a week. My mentorship gets 2 a week. That's all they need. People in my mentorship are there to learn how to trade on their own, not have me do everything for them, which is cool. I mean, it's it's cool for people who want to have me do it for them as well. But don't make me your crutch forever, man. I like to fucking vacation. I just want to put it that way. I really do enjoy to vacation. And when those time periods happen, what do you do? Like, what do you guys do? If you guys have been following me for years, taking my sip, what do you guys do when I go on vacation? Do you trade? What do you do, bro? Yo, Hawk FX. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Let's talk about J Rock fucking Hawk FX. My man. Man's been watching me since well before the crowd, bro. We used to battle it out in the markets, man, every single day together, bro. I miss you, bro. I hope you're doing well. I used to be plumbing domestic water systems, like while this motherfucker's calling me, telling me that he just passed a prop firm account. He just passed his third prop firm account where I'm over here struggling to make 3% on my prop firm account. Well, I'm like trying to, because we used to hop on these calls together where we would call trades for each other while I'm working, because I'm like, bro, while I'm at work, if you can just hold down the fucking fort, if you see any trades, let me know. Destruction, bro. To look back at all that, bro, and just the characteristics of what we did, it was ultimately always going to be what it is now. You feel me? I mean, we put in the work, but, bro, what I used to do, like waking up a couple hours, after a couple hours of sleep, trading London session, going back to sleep for a couple hours, waking up for New York session, trading New York session, going to work, trading at work, going on lunch, staring at my phone, can't fucking breathe. I used to work at Safeway Distribution Center where you're like on a percentage every day where you have to wrap pallets and rush it over to the dock. And if you're underneath this certain percentage over a course of time, they fire you and shit. And so I'm over here like trying to check my trades and shit while I'm driving a pallet jack, trying to wrap different. It was always going to be this way, bro. That's all I got to say. Nothing was going to stop any of this happening anyways. All of this happened a long time ago. And if you guys don't truly feel that way about yourself, bro, it's just a tough journey. I already knew I was going to be here. It was just a matter of time. I wasn't going to stop. There's many times where I lied to my family, myself. Oh, I'm going to quit. I'm not making any money. I'm fucking tired of this shit. I lied. That was such a lie, bro. I think that was me trying to tell myself that so I can ease the burden of all this pain I used to experience within the markets. Like, man, I'm just going to be done. After this account, I'm just going to quit. Yeah, fucking right, bro. I'm addicted. And lucky for all of us, And as we're speaking about this, I just hit 80 people for the first time, bro. Jesus Christ. Appreciate you guys, bro. Jesus Christ. I've been watching you since you used to hop on dollar streams with the entire NLT gang. What a journey, bro. Looks like we're about to start to manipulate lows. One thing I will say, I'm just going to keep it a buck with you guys because this is what we do is we keep it a buck. Now that we got that initial pop down there to these lows, we created equal lows though and didn't push below. I think it's going to be tough if price does hold on to these lows to give us new structure before actually tanking. This may be the tank. Lower probability for me. I am not going to be the guy that gets in at London lows, but she may leave us. Let's see, man. NAS is coming up to entry here. I'm going to actually go ahead and make the executive decision to execute here. If it doesn't play out, it's all good. Lines up with the system. Let's go ahead and take it. If we break past this white line right here, go ahead and get into the trade on this fine Friday. One and done here today. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Just keep grinding, man. You'll eventually see profits. Just keep grinding, man. You'll eventually see profits. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. I'm working on it, man. All right, y'all. So we got session open. We're about to get into our first trade of the day. And I got my biggest stream ever at 80 people. So I better not disappoint. Let's see what we can do. Could you imagine? All right, y'all, we're fucking cooking here. Love that. Love this. Love this. Love this. Love this. Love this. Love this. Love this 5 minute candle opening up and giving us that bottom wick first. Do you know? News in 20 minutes. Oh yeah, we're it's now or never for sure. I mean, it's consumer sentiment though. I'm not really not much of a care of that, my brother. I'm gonna go ahead and put buy stops in just so I can not miss out on what we got going on here. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Shows off the chain. My family says it's a scam. It kills me. Yeah, that's what's so crazy about. I want to again keep it a buck with you guys. I never had any fucking hate towards what I do, bro, of any degree. My mom has always supported the living shit out of me. All my friends always knew I was going to be a profitable trader. Nobody ever joined me, like that's one thing I can relate with you guys. During this whole process and me telling people I'm going to the coolest office in downtown Denver for all these meetings and we're trading and shit, like nobody followed me, nobody gave a fuck about it, which I just thought was so weird, bro, because I thought it was just such a dope, like, get rich thing in my head when I first started. None of my friends gave a fuck, it's a scam, it's bullshit, whatever. But everybody always knew that I was going to make it. They always cheered me on and shit. Like, my support system is fire, bro. I never had to deal with none of that shit. So I never had to deal with the adversity of oh man, nobody ever thought I could do it, and that's how I did it. Everyone thought I could do it, and I fucking did it, bro. It's just how my life went. Just keep grinding, man. You eventually profits. Yeah, News in 20, yo. Coach, can you see your DMs on Discord? I have some questions about Gates FX. Yeah. Yeah, I got you from Mama's mentorship. I try not to fucking recommend you guys things that the man doesn't, it's what you guys are in there for. But yeah, bro, of course, message me. I got you. No worries. It's fine. If anybody wants to use the same broker I use, the link is down in the description. They offer no commission accounts. They have very raw spread accounts. They have Islamic accounts. They have hybrid accounts. Very fast withdrawals. And when I say fast withdrawals, I've gotten 4 withdrawals over the past 3.5 weeks with them, and all of them have landed in my Coinbase within 2 hours. Like, shit, not saying it's always going to be that way, but been extremely fast within my circumstance. There's going to be multiple ways to deposit. As of right now, it is just crypto. We are getting close to this trade, so make sure you guys be cautious. But Gates is a shit, bro. We're on MT5, true MT5, not platform MT5, on your phone MT5. It's back, baby. And that's where I'm at. Hell yeah, I'm using it. Cool, bro. What's your experience? Wait, you just said I like the 5-minute candle open and give a bottom wick first. What does that mean? What information you get off of that? Yeah, so same thing, brother. If you look to the left, 95% of all candles, and once we break above these lines, y'all, like I'm in. I have a buy stop set. So I'm not in. I have a buy stop set. So, get the fuck in. More often than not, to the left, 95% of all candles have a top and a bottom wick, bro. So let's say that we were to close up here and then the new candle opens up and we break above those highs. Like, that's us fucking, that we can almost guarantee that we're going to push back down and give us a bottom wick to some certain degree. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's nice to get that bottom wick first. All right, so we just got into our first trade here with 76 people watching. We got a little bit less. We're up, we're pretty much in break even, so let's see what happens. Could be quick. I mean, it's a tight stop loss here. Could be very quick here, guys. We just grabbed those highs just like we spoke about. Hopefully we weren't that grab, but if it is what it is, man. If we were, we were. I'll let you guys know when I'm out or when TP1 hits. Just got in NAS 100 buys on stream. $60-point stop loss. It's a little too late. It's all good. I don't have any support except from here. That's all you need, bro. Who gives a fuck? This is the most loneliest journey in the world, bro. It's only fun now. Like, I just started having fun like 3 years ago with hanging out with friends and shit. This journey fucking sucks by yourself at first. It is what it is. It's good. It's good for you to work on yourself and shit. I'm in Mamba 2. You're in Mamba 2? It's a little gay, brother. Just kidding. Hey, gets confirmation of lower highs. We violated London lows for 4 points. Trend goes up. Hell yeah, I'm using it. About 90% of all candles on your chart have a top and bottom wick. If we already create a bottom wick, you have less probability to go back down. Hey, yo! My bad, Joe. My bad. It's too early for all that shit. All right, so we got 77 votes to the Do You Trade on Fridays. What is the... Let's see. Let me open it up over here. 83% of you guys say you trade Friday. Good job, bro. Proud of you guys. What's up with this fucking culture of not trading on Fridays? Who created that weak-ass culture, bro? We trade on Fridays, you know? We might get destroyed on Fridays. We're about to find out, but we trade on Fridays. Documentation data shows that Fridays do very well for us. So why would we not trade them? You feel me? Wow. All right, so, and I'm up 2K right now. TP1 just got smashed. We're going to go ahead and pull out half because for some reason I'm ungodly heavy on this position. You guys too, go ahead and pull out half here. We're going to put our stops to break even because we're 60 points in profit. And then whatever happens from this point, whatever, man. We're going for that full 1 to 3 with the rest of this position. Wow. I fucking love this shit, bro. Low-key, little, about 16% emotional today. 16 to 18% emotional today. Seriously. Like, fuck. I fucking love what I do, bro. Big dubs in the chat here, by the way, y'all. This is my biggest stream ever. We should have the biggest amount of dubs in the chat. Please. I'll even make a little video for it too, man, so I can put this in my archives for myself and shit. The biggest amount of dubs y'all can do for me. Yeah. Still floating 1K. Let's go, baby. Emmett, you said stop loss when trading futures? No, I don't. Just because I don't know how to, not because I don't. I never figured it out. I wasn't smart enough for it. Free money, dubs in the chat. Bam, 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 bam. See, let's go, bro. What a fucking Friday. Do you take parcels? Nah, I've been taking parcels lately because our lot size has been a little fucked up. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Just all these variable fucking stop losses and shit. But yeah, regardless. Yo, I missed out on the move. I was... Hold on 1 second, bro. TP1 destroyed for 60 points. No losing days this week. Holy fucking shit. Yo, I missed out on the move with entry and was scared holding the click for 50 minutes. Then I got out quick at $150, then I missed the move. Couldn't close half, though, to me, using the smallest lot size. Yo, facts, bro. Facts. Oh, we're about to come back. Let me put my stops at B real quick here. 18-4-08-18. 18-4-08-18. 18-4-08-18. I'll let you guys know when I get out. 1K close, by the way. Hold on, bro. Why do I keep having the dirtiest hands? Disgusting. 1K close. 970 floating. 1,000 floating. Same account. Just a fucking demon, bro. Just a fucking demon. Yeah, I want us to hit 90 today. Can we hit 90 today? What's got to happen? Do I have to call yet another hitter? We're getting closer here, y'all. As we were speaking about here, we really wanted to see a break below lows before we participate in any type of buys. And we're coming up to a major rejection just from this trend line. We expect some type of kickback on US 30. And so like, oh damn. Let me put my trade back up here. I want to see if it's in. Yeah, if I would have got on Instagram today, it would have been straight. Yeah, I'm up 675. I'm still in this position here, y'all. We'd have to wait for some type of reaction from this area because we're also at that 4-hour resistance. And then newfound structure, we can take some type of break, bro. It's literally just flowing with market over and over and over and over again. We're coming really close to being BE with the rest of that position. Looks like the rest is about to get taken out. All right, I just got taken out BE with the rest of the position, y'all. So it's only a 1K day. I'll take it. So that means for this week, so from the 7th to the 11th, 11K, 11.7 this week. Let's go. It's beautiful. $11.7 this week. Do you know how to risk 1% on futures? I'm on a 50K with one contract, but I want to lose more than 1% per trade. And that stopped me out since I have my max loss a day to 500. Oh God, bro. You guys' lack of information fucking makes me sick sometimes, I tell you what. I don't even know how you guys trade. I got you. I got you, bro. Futures market, whatever the hell are you using? You know, we used NQ, so I assume that's what you use as NQ. Let's say that the price range was 18,650. Let's say that the stop loss is 600, which is 50 points. We did 60 points, so we'll do the same exact thing. We'll do 18,590, which is 60 points. Looking to get a 1 to 3. See that? 60 points. That means one contract risking 60 points is $1,200. Two contracts risking 1,600 points is $2,400. If you don't like that, if that's too much, that's fine. You can go to micro contracts, okay? That means it's going to be a tenth of everything that we just said. So if we did the 18, the fuck is up with this website like freezing or something, bro? I don't know. But yeah, okay, do the same thing, and then instead of it being 1,200 per contract, it'd be 120 bucks per contract. Make sense? I just sent that to the chat here. So you're good to go. Ah, man. That's kind of sad because I think price is just going to continue on and push up. We may get some type of rejection here just because that it is going to be the third tap, so you do expect a bit of kickback, but barely fucking took us out, man. I really expect price to just continue on from this point. It is what it is. A K a day keeps the lames away, you know? I made the mistake of accidentally clicking my mouse on a position and had to get out quick. Yeah, these things just don't happen to professionals, you know? Like actually talking shit. Things like that, I forgot to... You know, I clicked exit on accident. I kicked scale in on accident. I accidentally risked $1,000 when I was supposed to risk $100. These things simply just don't happen. And if you guys have any type of discrepancy with any of those before you get into a trade, that is a mega red flag. Like, brother, time not to get into this trade. You dig? We really got to be on point with these things. When you guys have 20K into an account, 60K into an account, accidentally clicking a buy on fucking 100 lots instead of 10 lots is going to cost you your whole account. These accidents just don't happen when we're playing with money, my brother. Got to switch to micros. Yeah. Micros will help you guys out a lot in futures for sure. You know, you can do very, very small amounts of money per trade. Anyways, what are we at, man? We've been here for an hour. I think I've given incredible value today. I appreciate you guys for showing up. We're doing this every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you guys want to join in the group so you're not doing it every other day with me and you're watching me every single day, watching my trades every single day, got to join VIP. It's less than $2 a day. The link is down in the description. And lastly, if you want to learn personally from me on a one-on-one basis, I do have a mentorship program, but you guys don't all qualify. It's just simply too many people. I give my own time to you, not my team's time, and so I want to make sure it's somebody who I actually vibe with. The link of that is in the description as well. It'll take you to a survey. If you pass the survey, I will reach out to you. If you don't, it's all good, man. Join the VIP, see what you verge with, and we'll move forward from that point. Okay? Emmett, what is your size account and lot? Let me hear you. My account is sitting at 56K right now, and my lots this week have been anywhere from 0.1, 0.5s, 0.2s. You know, like, look, this is my whole week. 0.1s, 0.5s, 0.2s. I had a huge loss this week at $2,300. If you guys remember the beginning of the week, this is all live with you guys. Every last bit of it, whether it was afternoon session or AM session. I haven't taken a single trade this week outside of being on camera with you guys. I'm going to catch you in the VIP. Much love. We have the most viewers. Make it the most likes too. Yeah, facts. But I'm out of here. Everybody take care. Have a great fucking weekend. Enjoy your profits. By enjoy your profits, I mean take those profits out of the market and move on. Look at this reaction we're getting here from now. Pretty clean. But all right, goodbye. I'm out. Peace. Appreciate you guys for showing up. See you.